YouTube Live, number 8, your comedy minute. I'm Scotty T. How are you? Cinco de Mayo. Look, we're all set. We've got ourselves Mayo. Mayo. It is called Cinco de Mayo. It is not called Cinco de Miracle Whip. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm ready for a lot of fun tonight. I've got a lot of stuff lined up. As always, we start with the Webb Wilder Credo. The Webb Wilder Credo is work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big, wear glasses if you need them. I'll do it again. I always like to do it twice so that, you get a grip. Work hard, rock hard, eat hard, sleep hard, grow big, wear glasses if you need them. I also want to take a second and thank Webb. His video I put up this week or last week, I don't know if I did that, but anyway, I did the video and it wasn't doing well. And all of a sudden, I guess Webb shared it to some places or something. All of a sudden, it was at 100 and hey, David Snowden. Hey, there he is. Hey, David, I see you got a cocktail. There you go. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Bottoms up, David. I was just talking about Webb Wilder, how his video, it's amazing because, and I'm going to go through the numbers in a minute, but after Webb shared the video or it happened, the subscribers jumped, his video jumped to like 114 views, which I was just like, shoot, that's up there with the KISS numbers, David. Let's run through the numbers, speaking of the numbers. 6,271 subscribers. That's almost 100 subscribers up from last week. 2,300 videos up. 2,477,240 views. Can't wait to get to 2.5 million. Wanted to talk a little bit real quickly about how's it going with you, David? I'm doing very well. I'm going to talk about something here in a minute that you brought up, the comments. I get comments all the time, and it amazes me when I get these comments. This one this week was on a joke that I really questioned doing because I didn't like the joke that much. I even ran it by a friend of mine, and he said, "No," he said, "you do jokes like that all the time." So I did the joke, and the joke was, what letter of the alphabet has the most water? C. And someone wrote, "Not funny." And another guy jumped in his ass and said, "No, you're wrong. It is funny." And that joke has 2,300 views. And a guy wrote today, as a matter of fact, that, "Oh, I needed this today. It made my day." And it's just funny to me how the comments can, vary like that. Comedy, I think, is to David is the one thing, and to other people, it's, something totally different. I had one girl, and I had to laugh at this. It says, "Your comedy minute with Scotty T." She asked if she could call me George. I said, "Sure, go ahead. Just call me George. I don't give a shit." Start with a joke. My girlfriend went to a new stylist, and she got her hair done. And she came home, and she was really upset. "You look like a George." George Costanza. Anyway, my girl got her hair done, and she went to a new stylist, and she came home, and she was really upset. And her hair, she was really upset. She was crying, and she said, "My hair, look how bad my hair looks," and this and that. And I don't know why she was crying. I'm the one that has to get a new girlfriend. That's just mean. So mean. Really, I'm not mean. I do want to, David, this is what I was talking about earlier. My local Fox station ran a thing this week, I think it was 2 days ago, what's trending. And what was trending was a story I did 6 days ago. I'm like, huh? You're the TV station, and you're saying what's trending on a story I did 6 days ago. And David, to your point, you said to me that down in Baltimore they ran the story about Cracker Jill's, and you said Scotty T ran that story a week ago. And I'm not tooting my own horn here, but it seems funny to me that how am I getting this stuff? And like I said, my local Fox station says it's now trending in the morning. How in the hell is it now trending? I did it 6 days ago. It was about the Japanese guy marrying a hologram, which I have to admit is pretty bizarre. But how did it take 6 days for them to catch on to? Moving on. This week again, I saw, and David, this will probably show up trending a week from now. I saw a new Hot Wheels remote controlled car, except it's not a car, it's a wheelchair. A remote controlled wheelchair. And whether you guys know it or not, one of my best friends in the world is George Wookie Kreiner. He's on here almost every week. And Wookie, I sent it to him. This was about 5 o'clock in the morning. And he immediately said, I want one. And I said, Wookie, you have to see the video, because this remote controlled wheelchair comes with a ramp and you can do stunts with it. And in the video they showed, you could see the wheelchair going and flying on his head. And I'm like, who in the hell would and Wookie's like, oh, I want one. He said, it's going to be a collector's item. Because if you don't know, Wookie is he would be in a wheelchair. He has a scooter. But he wanted one of these. And he said, it's going to be a collector's item because there's going to be a backlash. And I would think there would be a backlash. Then Wookie said, I wonder if it fits on like a Hot Wheel track that you can wheelchair. Maybe not. Since it's Cinco de Mayo, I want to do a Cinco de Mayo story. When I think of Cinco de Mayo, I think of tequila. And several years ago, if you saw the story I did yesterday about drinking and partying, several years ago, I was living in Horsham, and my sister brought me a batch of these little airplane bottles of tequila, and they all had worms in it. And I don't know if any of you have ever had tequila and eat the worm out of the bottom of the bottle of mezcal. And so I did. And then I ate these little airplane bottles. I ate 2 or 3 worms that night. And till it was all said and done, again, I was really crinkled. And I ended up, I'm not proud of this, but I ended up in my underwear in the side yard. And when I came to, literally, there was mud all over me. And my neighbors were pulling out with their kids at like 7 o'clock in the morning. And they're blowing the horn. And I'm like waving. And I'm in my underwear. I was like, so there is my Cinco de Mayo story. I was like, boy, no more for the tequila and me. But yeah, that's my tequila and Cinco de Mayo story. Another joke, David, we're alone tonight, but that's okay. The god Thor comes down from the heavens, and he wants to have sex. And he finds a woman, and he takes her back to her bedroom, and he makes love to her. Oh, okay. Hi, Kim. Good to have you here. I'll do this joke. You guys should like this joke. It's the Thor joke. The god Thor comes down from the heavens, and he wants to have sex. So the first woman he gets a hold of, he takes her back to her bedroom, and he makes love to her vigorously for like an hour. And then he makes love to her again for like another hour. And he makes love to her for a third time for like an hour. And he does this like 4 times, 5 times. And after like 2 or 3 hours, he stands up by the edge of the bed and he says, I am Thor. And she says, "You're Thor? I'm so Thor I can hardly piff." Oh, I love that joke. Oh, my goodness. Dave Chappelle. I saw that. I don't know, David or Kim, if you saw that. Dave Chappelle got attacked on stage the other day. And it made me immediately, I saw today Howie Mandel made some comments about it, that it's a little scary because I've been doing this for a year now, and a lot of people said, you should go out and do it live. A lot of people want to see me do this live. And I've thought about it, but after seeing something like Dave Chappelle getting attacked, I thought, what, especially the shit that I do, I thought maybe not such a good idea for me to go out on the road. I'll get the shit kicked out of me every night. The stuff I did before I came on. Oh, and I was gonna talk about this for a second as far as the numbers. Last week, I have to laugh at this. When I started the YouTube live, I was at like 6,183 or 85 subscribers. After the YouTube live was over, I was at 6,180. I lost, like, I'd throw a shoe at you, David. David, if you throw a shoe at me, I wonder what the hell Kim would do to me. But no, I thought about this Dave Chappelle thing, and mounted on the Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith. I thought, and I think a lot of comedians now are having some pause, about going out on the road and doing comedy, because you don't know, especially the shit that I did, and I'll do it now. I should, because Wookie was upset when I did it. I had an abortion joke, okay, and just because, and I'm going to touch on the Supreme Court here in a minute, but I did this abortion joke, and again, it's just a joke. It's like when I do a pedophile joke. It's just a joke. There's a little boy, David, you throw more to shoot me after this. There's a little boy says to his father, "Dad, what's your views on abortion?" And the father says, "Go ask your sister." And the little boy says, "I don't have a sister." And the father says, "Yep." Oh my God, what the hell am I doing? I better take a drink on that note. I just did an abortion joke. Anyway, Dave Chappelle getting attacked on stage. Apparently, they broke the guy's arm. He's a wannabe rapper and this and that. So I think it's scary time we're living in now. People are, attacking each other on airplanes and shit. And, but again, I try and keep it funny. So let's do another joke. I was in a bar and I met a girl named Carmen. And I said to her, "Carmen," I said, "that's a beautiful name. Did your family give you that name?" And she said, "No, I made that name up. I gave myself that name because I love cars and I love men." And she said, "What's your name?" And I said, BJ Tits and Beer. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? This week, the Supreme Court, and I guess that's what made me do the abortion joke, the Supreme Court, and they leaked the abortion thing. And, ever since RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, died, the Supreme Court has been ruthless. Again, what the hell is wrong with me? Why do I keep doing this stuff? David, if you didn't hear this one, and Kim, I'm sorry, David and Kim, we're here alone tonight. Tropicana Crunch. I don't know if you saw this. It was on my TV the other morning, and I just kind of shook my head. Tropicana Crunch. It is the first cereal made to be had with orange juice. they had it on, and I looked at it and I said, what in the hell? I can't even imagine a cereal with orange juice. I mean, I was wondering, David, have you, or Kim, have you seen this stuff? Tropicana Crunch. They released it on May 4th, Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you. May the 4th be with you. Or today, Cinco de Mayo. I hope you have a 5th with you. But Tropicana Crunch, and they had them on the TV, and they were putting orange juice in the cereal, and I'm like, what the? Oh my God, Tropicana Crunch. There's an idiot and his buddy, and they buy a truckload of watermelons, and they buy the watermelons for $1 a piece. So they set up a stand, and they sell the watermelons for $1 a piece. And when they add up all their money at the end of the day, they realize they didn't make any money. And the one guy says to the other one, I know what the problem is. We need a bigger truck. Kids, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. That trial is all over the news, and I personally, my viewpoint on that is PG stuff compared to the Marilyn Manson stuff. Right before I came on, to quote Dean Warmer from Animal House, fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son. Are you talking about me, David? Well, now, that's pretty hurtful. If I had feelings, David, they'd be hurt. The Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial, right before I came on, I aired last year's video, and it was about Marilyn Manson. And, Marilyn Manson, he cut him with a knife, and he did all kinds of shit. And, Johnny Depp, and yeah, I think she shit the bed or whatever, literally. But this stuff is like PG compared to Marilyn Manson. But, I heard, this is what I heard. Amber Heard tried to tell Johnny Depp a joke about domestic abuse, but he beat her to it. In answer to your question, David, I am pro Amber Heard because here's my feeling. It's like with Marilyn Manson. You take a look at Johnny Depp, or you take a look at Marilyn Manson. What in the hell do you think you're going to get a hold of there? Like a girl that goes out with Marilyn Manson, you're not going to sing, Bible hymns. You're not going to watch Leave It to Beaver. You're going to have some strange shit. So, and again, I what I love about this is that Johnny Depp has all these millions of followers, all these people out there, and it's because that he's a bigger star than her. But I don't know all the facts, so I shouldn't. But I'll just say I'm Amber Heard, pro Amber Heard, because I think by looking at him and just from his commercials and the stuff I've seen, again, I don't know. I don't want to shoot without powder. I don't like to do that. But I don't. Pro Amber. What did the egg say to the boiling water? It might take me a minute to get hard because I just got laid by some chick. Oh my goodness. Something wrong with me. Since it's Cinco de Mayo, I wanted to do one more joke, and the turnout tonight has been amazing. Thank you, David and Kim, for showing up. How's Nutter? Who's nuttier, Depp, Amber, or Scotty T? I I'd say Marilyn Manson, David. I think I I'm going to say you and Kim for being here and putting up with my nonsense tonight. I I think I haven't been following it at all. I honest to God, I have not been. I have not been following the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing. I see what I see on the internet, but I, that's a great question, David. I wonder what does Kim think? Type in what Kim thinks because I think she's crazy as shit for being with him, and obviously he's crazy as shit for being with her. Probably a marriage, or was made in heaven there for a bit. I think the whole suing one another's bullshit. Yeah, she's, you know, that's why I love doing these. The best humor, Kim, I'm going to say, in the words of Red Fox in the movie Harlem Nights, kiss my entire ass. That's Stella Reese. Stella Reese. Kim, if she truly said that, David, now that pisses me off, Kim. I've never even met you. I bought you a couple bottles of wine for shit's sake. I'm gonna have a drink. I didn't even do a shot of mayonnaise for God's sakes. We're gonna cut a little short. It's been a lot of fun with you two. And by the way, if I had feelings, saying that I'm crazier than Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, we love you too. Let me leave you guys with one more joke, and I'll cut it real short. If you had to eat tacos for the rest of your life or be skinny, would you have hard or soft tacos? I know what I'd have. I'd have both. I love that joke. Well, look, guys, I tell you what, it's been a lot of fun, the pair of us. I would say buy some merchandise, but there's nobody here. When you watch it back, please feel free to buy yourself a Your Comedy Minute shirt or a Your Comedy Minute coffee mug. I think that's about it. I don't know what else I got. I love you guys too. Thank you very much. I'm going to call it a night. Have a good one. I'll see you next week, and hopefully it'll be a little better turnout.